Okay, we recorded the vocals. Now I've got the top track. You can see it says 87, and the bottom track is the SM7. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. I was playing it to myself and working on it a little bit before you got here. So let's see what we got. This is the 87 that we recorded at Record Player.
I don't know what's on your mind.
I heard a little bit of somewhere between 400 and 600. Felt like I could add a little bit of top. So let me see what I did. I think that's about what I did. I added about 5K, taking out some 2K, taking out some 600. I'm just going to do I don't know. I think that'll be a little more instructive for you. On the word no, you hear some weird things going on.
I don't know.
So let's see what happens. We're all familiar with multiband compressors, but think of this, the way I think of it, I should say, is as an equalizer that also you can put a compressor on whatever band you select. So I'm selecting 600, but I'm taking it out via this. Watch.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's actually kind of sweet. Now, I use this plugin a lot on vocals, the 16K. Anything above 10K on this, as you approach Nyquist, it's just sweet. Now, what do I mean by approach Nyquist? Well, it's slang. It's not an accurate statement other than when you get to 20K, you've got less samples to construct that waveform. So it can reconstruct a waveform in multiple ways, but this plugin does it so that it's more accurate. And so all I'm doing is rolling off a little bit of room, taking out a fair amount of 300. So let's see what that is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
I might add a little bit of that back. I might have taken out too much.
I don't know.
Okay, I like that. Now, I want to get into some serious compression. So this is my buddy.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
In case you weren't following along, I was actually doing this without it being in. I do that all the time. It's cool. Don't feel bad if you do it too. Okay, now let's add some compression. This is one of my favorites. Let me see.
I don't know. I don't know.
Attack release. All this is kind of standard. I think these are fixed. I like the short ratio. I'd forgotten it was that little, but I think I'm going to leave that. The MV2, this is kind of like RVox, and then this side is more like an expander. So let's see what we got.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So we got a series of very little tiny moves. That little click lip smack, I'd take time to get it out. Now I'm gonna show you something. I just had a feeling this would work. Colin at McDSP designed this for dialogue in movies, but we're not putting this into any music. So I'm thinking, man, I'll make it sound good for the guys that are watching this by adding a little bit of a plug-in that's designed for dialogue. And I think it turned out good. I like it. Watch this.
I don't know what's on your mind.
Okay, check it out. Watch this.
I don't know what's on your mind.
I like it. The point is, when you get a feeling that you want to try something, go ahead. Now, in terms of effects, I was thinking when Leandro tracked this, you saw him put the long EMT plate. And I think you saw Estero, who's the singer. You saw her say how much she liked this plate, so I left it.
I don't know.
And then I added a chamber on the Bricasti.
I don't know.
You know what? Let me take this off and show you this. I learned this from Alan Myerson. Take a non-len reverb, so it can be any non-len will really kind of work. Let me find my RMX. This is the classic non-len. You can see it right here. I didn't even touch it. I just pulled it up. Watch this.
I don't know. I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what's in you. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like magic, man. It's so cool. And then I added a little bit of delay. This is just a multi-tap delay. So let's put them all in together and see what we got. If you feel like standing up and giving me applause, please go ahead.
I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what's in you.
So what we did was everything we did was following her dynamics and following her performance. So we're not trying to do things randomly here. We're just trying to enhance what she gave us. So bear with me. I'm doing A-B because I think this is important.
I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what's...
I think that's pretty cool. Man, you know, we've got such great tools nowadays. If you can't make a good record now, it's going to be hard for you later because everything that you can almost think of now, there's a tool for it. And back in the day, we would take years to master one tool. Now we get a new tool every day, a new plugin every day, and I'm having a little bit of difficulty finding the time to master each plugin. But once you do, master as many as you can. It's better to master 10 plugins and know them inside out than to know 100 plugins just kind of preset style superficially. Now, this is the 87. If I forget, remind me to come back and show you guys this little thing right here. So now we're going to go to the SM7. And a lot of people would go, Dave, that's kind of unfair. The little SM7 guy is going to get his tail kicked. I mean, it's like a $350, $400 microphone. This was a couple of grand, maybe $2,500. Watch this. Here's the SM7, which is a great, great microphone.
I don't know what's on your mind.
Now she's performing a little bit different. So let's see the AE400. I'm adding a little more top. Let's check this out.
I don't know.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Now I'm going to add the MDW.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Tube tech.
I don't know. 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 I don't know.
Okay, now this little guy I use a lot. Greg over at Clariphonic. Okay, watch this. Here's the U87.
I don't know.
We're still listening to the 87.
I don't know.
Now, listen to SM7.
I don't know.
Sounds a little lifeless. Now watch this.
I don't know. 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 I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
It can be done, right? That's pretty good. I mean, I'm actually as surprised as you guys are. I thought that I, I I wouldn't be mad at either one. Real quick, I'm gonna show you. I like to use clip gain a lot to smooth out sections and to enhance the performance. I'm just gonna show you on this I'm gonna show you on the SM7, I think. Okay, now I've removed all the clip gain. Check it out. In the track, it might be different, but I thought it would have a little more impact if it was like this. So now I'm putting the clip gain. Watch. I pull this note down a little bit, let her slide into it, and I added a little bit of performance to this long note. Watch. I like that. It might be a little too much. Let's get a little more subtle with it. Sometimes when I've got a little long note like this, I like to dip the middle. It just kind of adds a little bit of mystery to it. And Dave, why couldn't you do that with just regular automation? Well, I want the compressor to be part of this process, so I'm actually manipulating the levels that the compressor is going to see on its input. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that.